Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I saw this video about the game when he was saying that he received more acknowledgement from people that weren't members of his immediate family on Father's Day, regarding Father's Day, wishing him a happy Father's Day, than he received from his immediate family. And I hear this a lot, and I kind of want to talk about it a little bit. So the game posted this video.
The only person that really acknowledged the fact that I was a father was my oldest son, right? He got me some cologne, some stuff within his budget, and I thought that was beautiful. I appreciated it. And I love him. I love him to death because that's how I raised him, to be humble, to always remember and always take care of your people, especially when, they're very, very present in your life. And, as a father, I've always went above and beyond for my children, and even the people around me. They should take notice. You should understand that on Father's Day, that is a very important day. Mother's Day, man. Over the years, I've went all out on Mother's Day. Everybody goes out, all out on Mother's Day. Mother's Day is like, one of the holidays where you better show up, you know what I'm saying, for the mothers in your lives. I always do. I always go above and beyond. But Father's Day, for some reason, around the board, like overall, it gets a little disrespectful, man. Like, I take care of adults and nothing to show. Some ain't even texting me Happy Father's Day. I see, Instagram posts about, and I hate to be, petty or seeming like I'm over that, but nah, I'm just taking notice and stating the facts. I see Instagram posts and about everything else, but Happy Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of Happy Father's Day texts from people I barely know, strangers. You know what I'm saying? Some lengthy, some paragraphs, and the people that I know personally, that I take care of, that I look out for on a daily, monthly, yearly basis for, I don't know, years and years and years, crickets.
I've heard a lot of guys talk about this. Sometimes they make funny memes of it about how nobody cares when it's Father's Day, but everybody cares when it's Mother's Day. What they fail to realize, though, not that I'm saying it's okay that this happens, I'm just trying to give one reason why it happens. Women, usually mothers, are all about their kids. They're so much about their kids. Being a mother becomes their identity when they have kids, and they post their kids' photos everywhere. They talk about being mothers. They talk about struggling as a mother, what they're gonna do for their kids, how well their kids are doing, and it's just all about motherhood, right? Sometimes you get even tired of hearing it. But the thing with fathers, a lot of fathers, not all obviously, but a lot of these guys that complain is that they don't do the same thing. They may do the bare minimum. They may be there for their kids like they're supposed to. They may cater for them, and if they're not with their child's mother, they may provide child support and do everything that the court ordered them to do, but they don't go above and beyond. They just do the bare minimum. If you do the bare minimum, odds are you're not going to get the huge recognition that you want, because sometimes it takes a lot to move people to recognize you for something. And I'm not saying it's bad that they do the minimum, but if they want the kind of recognition that mothers get or that their wives get when it's Mother's Day, then they have to be willing to do as much as those women do for their kids. You cannot take photos with your kids 2 to 3 times a year when you buy them nice things, and then the rest of the year you don't see them, you don't talk about them, you don't talk about fatherhood, you don't say anything about being a father except for the occasional photos that you post with your kids, and then expect to get all the recognition in the world. It doesn't work that way. You have to do more than the bare minimum. And some of these guys don't even do the bare minimum. They just want to go get away with barely doing anything at all. And no, that's not enough. Sorry. If you are starting to recognize that you're not being honored as a father, then instead of complaining about it on social media, perhaps he should ask himself what he can do to change that. He's focused on other guys that don't do what they're supposed to do, don't handle their responsibilities, and I think the way he sounded, it seems as though those guys are the ones that are causing the good fathers to not be recognized. But no, not necessarily, because his family, like the game's family, have nothing to do with those other deadbeat dads. They look at him. So if they're close to him and they have that kind of a positive relationship with their dad, then, and if they're raised to be that way, then yeah, they will recognize him. But if you only just show up occasionally or sometimes to just play around with the kids or to give child support, then that's not enough. That's still the bare minimum. Even if you're giving thousands of dollars, money is still the bare minimum. You have to be physically present. And as far as him expecting it from other people that he helps, because he said that he helps lots of other people financially and otherwise, and none of them wished him happy Father's Day, but he got Father's Day recognition from strangers. That also happens a lot. That's very common. I don't know why, but people that have emotional ties to you for some reason are less likely to congratulate you for things or to support you when you do things or to recognize you for something that you have done positively. I don't know why. People that don't have any emotional connection with you or that are not as close to you are the ones most likely to remember your birthday, congratulate you, and all of those things. And the same people that are congratulating you, like those strangers, it is very possible that they also have people in their lives that they're not recognizing as much as they're recognizing you, who's a stranger to them. Because it is easy for someone to say Happy Father's Day. It is easy for someone to type congratulations or whatever for your good work on Father's Day if the relationship between you two is not that close. But if you're close to someone, odds are you have had some negative experiences with that person, and who knows, you probably had an argument with them right before Father's Day, and then what are you gonna do? Simply ignore the argument and wish them Happy Father's Day just because it's the right thing to do? You have to actually be in good space with that person to wish them well. You can't just start typing stuff just so that you can look good. So the game needs to look at his own behavior. How is he treating his family? Perhaps his answers lie there. Perhaps he needs to do more and not just do the bare minimum. Just saying. That's all I have on this. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next one. Bye guys.